look like Team USA is forcing Caitlin Clark to change her infamous 22 number to a new one. Guys, for this one...
Sue Bird is reportedly facing one of the most controversial moments of her career, and the situation revolves around Caitlin Clark. Reports claim that Clark privately informed Team USA she would step away from the program if she wasn't allowed to wear her well-known number 22. The story has quickly captured attention across the basketball world. Despite efforts to keep things under control, the controversy continues to grow. What started as a routine jersey decision has now turned into one of the biggest debates women's basketball has seen in years. Before we look at Sue Bird's reported reaction and what Clark is believed to have said behind closed doors, share your opinion in the comments. Would you leave Team USA over jersey number? Many believe this situation could have a lasting impact on the future of USA basketball.
Because we ultimately know she was snubbed from the cover of Team USA, and not only is they snubbing her, the disrespect is continuing because it's looking like Team USA is forcing Caitlin Clark to change her number. Now, this article has come.
Team USA is now being accused by critics of creating one of the biggest avoidable controversies in women's basketball. During preparations for December's training camp, officials reportedly informed Caitlin Clark, widely viewed as the face of the sport, that she would not be allowed to wear number 22. According to reports, Clark's response was firm and immediate. Sources claim she made it clear that if she couldn't wear her number, she wouldn't participate. Insiders also suggest that Sue Bird, now serving as Team USA's managing director, has been trying to understand how the situation became so complicated. Supporters argue that this goes far beyond a jersey number. To fans, analysts, and many observers, it feels like a sign of disrespect toward the player who has brought enormous attention to the sport. The athlete whose popularity has helped transform women's basketball is now reportedly being asked to give up one of the most recognizable parts of her identity, leading many to question whether Team USA fully understands the impact Clark has had on the game.
Honestly, I'm not a very creative person. I was born on January 22nd, so it's what I went with when I was about 5 years old.
The controversy surfaced just days before Team USA's important training camp in North Carolina, set for December 12 through 14 and expected to feature top players such as Paige Bueckers and Juju Watkins. What was supposed to be a showcase of the sport's brightest talent has instead become the center of a major debate. Reports claimed that Clark would have to give up the number most closely connected to her record-breaking Iowa career and her rise as a WNBA star. The timing has only intensified the reaction. Clark's popularity continues to grow worldwide, and her fan base is expanding at an unmatched pace. Because of that, many supporters believe she should stand her ground and avoid giving up something they see as a key part of her identity.
To be made, the Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark, number 22, is the most recognizable number in women's sports right now. There's no argument to be made. There's no case to be made. Caitlin Clark, number 22, is the most recognizable number for any woman athlete.
There's no denying that Caitlin Clark's number 22 has become one of the most recognizable numbers in women's sports. Whether fans are watching from the arena or from home, that number is immediately associated with her. It represents her deep shooting range, exceptional playmaking ability, and fierce competitive spirit. For millions of supporters, 22 means far more than a jersey number. It represents her journey, achievements, and growing legacy. That's why many were surprised by reports that Team USA planned to assign her number 17 during training camp. Critics argue that the decision feels unnecessary and difficult to understand, especially considering how strongly the number 22 has become linked to Clark throughout her college and professional career.
To wear number 17 at Team USA training camp on December 24th, news broke that Caitlin Clark will be taking a part in the training, which that's what we talked about at the beginning of the video. Now, this right here this came out this came out on the 24th. So these are the numbers, man. Head on over to Twitter and check this out real quick. So this is what was released right here. It says Lauren Betts. Hold on, here's the ages. Where's the number? Here we go, right here. So these are the numbers. Caitlin Clark. Let me blow this all the way up, man. I want to blow this all the way up so y'all can see this. So as y'all can see here, man, how did Caitlin Clark number will be changed? So who's wearing 22? Or if you guys remember, Michael Jordan wore number 45 in the Olympics. Caitlin, because it don't look like no one's wearing number 22. It don't look like no one's wearing number 20.
Just as Wayne Gretzky is forever connected to 99 and Michael Jordan is identified with 23, Caitlin Clark has become closely associated with number 22. For her fans, it's much more than a jersey number. It represents her journey, achievements, and the connection she has built with millions of supporters. Because of that, many people feel that asking her to change it at this stage of her career would weaken a major part of her identity. Naturally, fans are asking why such a decision would even be made. Critics argue that it creates the impression that Team USA wants to remind everyone that no player is bigger than the organization. The frustration has grown because many supporters believe this is not the first time USA Basketball has underestimated Clark's influence. Her absence from the Olympic roster earlier sparked major debate, and when that controversy is combined with the reported jersey issue, some fans see a pattern developing. They believe her impact on the sport has become so significant that certain decision-makers may be uncomfortable with how much attention she commands. According to reports, Clark was assigned number 17 for training camp, a number that has no established connection to her career. Critics argue that the choice sends a message that popularity does not guarantee special consideration. Reports also claim Clark responded by making it clear she would not simply accept the decision. What made the situation even more controversial was the claim that number 22 was reportedly available and not assigned to anyone else on the roster. For many supporters, that transformed the issue from a routine administrative decision into something that felt much more personal. They questioned why a change was necessary if the number was not already taken. As the controversy expanded, attention shifted toward Sue Bird, who now serves as Team USA's managing director. Critics argue that instead of focusing on preparing the program for the future, she has been forced to deal with a public relations problem that continues to attract attention. Some reports suggest that concern within the organization has increased as officials search for a solution. Supporters of Clark argue that she holds significant influence in this situation because of her popularity, record-breaking success, and ability to attract audiences. They believe Team USA stands to lose valuable attention and momentum if she chooses not to participate. Beyond Clark herself, many observers see the controversy as part of a larger discussion about respect and recognition in women's sports. Players across the WNBA have frequently spoken about issues involving value, compensation, and appreciation for their contributions to the sport. For those supporters, the jersey debate symbolizes something bigger than a number. It represents a broader conversation about how athletes are treated and how much influence they should have over decisions tied to their identity and personal brand. Some also point out that players such as A'ja Wilson and Cameron Brink have worn number 22 in different situations without major issues arising. Critics argue that the matter could have been resolved naturally through discussion rather than becoming a public controversy. When the training camp roster was released and Clark appeared with number 17, the debate intensified even further. Now the conversation continues to grow, leaving fans divided over one central question. Should Caitlin Clark accept the change, or should she continue standing firm on a number that has become such an important part of her basketball identity?